Hey guys, this is Kate Suhrgirl here. I am playing a game called Curious Cases. It's kind of like an escape room type game. No platinum to it, but there are 10 trophies. So, um, I tried multiplayer. It says network error connection, so I'm just will do solo. And then chapter 1, start. And then, so basically, before you start chapter 1, really you gotta do this. Grab the key, go to the door, use it on the door, and then hit the door. There we go. Now I'll be honest, I did use a guide for some of these because I did not get how they figured out the answer. But some of these I also knew myself. All right, so obviously the clocks. There's four clocks and they're not at the same time. They all have midnight on the minute hand, which led me to believe that I should focus on the hour hand. And so I went, first, second, third, fourth, like that. So it's 3, 8, 5, and then 7. So 3, 8, 5, 7. So we just have to figure out what to use that at. Let's try this T code right here. 3, 8, 5, 7. There we go. Alright, so go ahead and open this up.
A letter written by the scientist. It looks like a personal log.
Now this, yeah, hit triangle to, and then forward and back on your left joystick to read it. This basically says where he goes, which we'll use on the map we'll find later to determine the next uh, key combination or key code, whatever you want to call it. So for now, drop that. Leave that there for a moment. Oh yeah, hit X on your controller to turn on the light. Okay, so yeah, so the map I was talking about is this map, and it's kind of weird, but the letter says go to like Kings Road, Hyde Park, Edgware Road, and then Baker Street. And I guess if we go to them, like right here, let's see if I can zoom in somehow. Here we go, Kings Road. So the first one was Kings Road, that's number 11. And then we gotta find Hyde Park. Well, we see Edward Road is 3, which is the third one, so we know it's 11 blank 3. Here's Hyde Park. Hyde Park is 7. So 11, 7, 3. And then Baker Street, where's that at? On a little cheat, I already know what. Here it is, Baker Street. I knew it was 5 already, so I just looked for the 5 because it's hard to find the stuff on the map. So it's 11, 7, 3, 5. This one's actually a 5-digit one, so 11, 7, 3, 5. There we are. Open it. And now we'll get this item, which we'll go ahead and put over here. And this is just a blueprint. We don't really need it. Get that in a minute. That's the inner range. We need one more range for we can put that on there, though. Right. Okay. Forgot about this. Okay. So on this side, you'll see there's different triangles with different numbers outside and inside. So you gotta try and figure a pattern. So this line here divides it up. So this is group 1, and that's group 2. So for these 3, we see there's a 3, a 28, and a 23. And then there's numbers on the outside. So it's our job to figure out what's the pattern. Like how do they get these numbers on the inside with the ones obviously on the outside. So you could think like, okay, well, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. That'll make sense. So it's not necessarily all multiplication. Maybe it's this way. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. 6 divided by 3 is 2. That'll make sense. But 6 minus 3 is 3. So now you go over here. Okay, well, what about this? 5 times 6 is 30. Minus 2 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. Minus 9 is 23. So you say, okay, it makes sense. So they're saying multiply the bottom two and then subtract the top one. So 7 times 3, it would be 21. Minus 2 makes this one 19. So we know the first one's 19. Now we got to figure out how you get 12, 40, 14, and 24. So just to cut to the chase, and we'll show you it's 9 times 4 is that 9? That's like a G. It's weird. Backwards. Yeah. So it's 36. 36 divided by 3 is 12. 8 times 7 is 56. 56 divided by 4 is 14. 4 times 6 is 24. Divided by 1 is still 24. So 9 times 8 is 72. Divided by 2 is 36. So we're looking for 1936 for a code. Which I don't believe we can use just yet, though. Because it's not going to work on this one. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we're going to do a code here in a moment, and we're going to use 1936 on it. But first, we got to get that, just to be able to use that code. Hold on just a second here. Nothing in those drawers, if I remember right. Sorry, I'm trying to do some of this off memory. Oh, duh. I didn't see this for a second. Alright, so there's a suitcase, or briefcase, whatever, inside. Just technically a traveler's case or whatever. Alright, so we're going to do that 1936 on this one. There we are. Take this and put it up there. Now we're going to take this one finally and put it here. Grab this. Let's just turn it like that. No, actually, I think like this, right? Yeah. And I'm just trying to like kind of put it there so we can see it. And then there was also this one. Apparently this paper was so heavy that taking it out made it flip over. Interesting. All right, so this one is the key to align the letters properly. So we want the 1 to be aligned with the K, and then that arrow symbol. So we'll leave 1 where it is. May as well. Change that to a K. Doesn't have to be perfect, but... And there we are. So now that we have the T aligned, we decoded it. So now we just gotta figure out what these symbols mean. So that's a 6, a line underneath an omega, an O or 0, and then some like Roman numeral 2 like symbol. So the 6 is just a 6. It's not a symbol, so it's the letter N. The omega thing is next to it. That's O. And then the circle. Wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, no, it's correct. O is let's come back to that. That's T. Something's weird. So 6 is the N, okay. And then 5 is this one, which is the O. Oh, 0, not O. Duh. Okay, that's why. You can't see the 0, it's right here. It threw me off for a second. Okay, so it's N-O-H, and then this symbol is T, so N-O-H-T. Alright, so in the briefcase there's a USB device. Grab it. Flash stick, whatever, flash drive. Insert it here. Click on keyboard. Now do N-O-H-T. and then enter. And now this part's will be a little tricky. You have to be ready for Morse code, and you get interrupted by the way for decoder. Another one for skilled researcher. Okay, now the first one. This is the first one coming up. It's a 1, 8, 5, 0. So it sounds like 1850. If you want to listen again. Yeah, 1850. So come over here, do 1850, and there we go. You get a trophy called Master Researcher, which is no hints, and then you get Times Relative, which is complete the first chapter. Oh yeah, by the way, if you hit swear, I believe it's supposed to give you like hints. I don't know if it really works or not, but if you don't press it, you'll get a trophy after the chapter's over. You also get one for without doing like 5 things in a row without using a hint, which was what we got when we activated the laptop. Turn on the light again. Okay, so the first thing you want to do in chapter 2 is stand back a bit and look at this briefcase, or this, what do you call it, bookcase or whatever. So notice that's a 5, and we turn this way a bit. It's hard to see, but so you see a 5, 4, looks like 3, 0, but it's actually 8, 0. So 5480 is our first like passcode. So this is the only thing. Excuse me. This is the only thing I can think of. 5480. There we are. Open that up. Let's just put these planets in order. So this is Uranus. This, Uranus. So this would be Saturn, Jupiter. There we go.
Another personal log. I should read it.
Okay, so this log is basically going to answer the puzzle with this second map. If you want to pause it here, I'll wait about 5 seconds if you want to pause it. There we go. And I'm just going to tell you, based on the guide I found, what goes where, because it's annoying to try to decode that. Okay, so now we got a sword with wings. Didn't mean to drop it. There we go. So sword with wings, we want to put where it says University of London. So let's find University of London. Here it is. There we go. Next, we have a butterfly with wings. That, or just butterfly, whatever. So that we want to put on Hyde Park, which is right here. This one's obvious. Just put where the compass is in the bottom right. Alright, so now we got the anchor. The anchor should go to Cleopatra's Needle. And the bullet, that one we want to put with Royal Academy. Because there's always bullets inside schools. There we go. So now we can actually go ahead and open this. So let's go ahead and grab Neptune.
Corpse flower. Why would anyone be looking for that?
Corpse flower. Something about 50 years. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be a part of the puzzle or not. It doesn't make any sense to me. But grab the key here. and put that in place. Open this or take that out, whatever. Insert it into here where it says insert card, and this will give us Venus. Okay, now before I grab that, I know this is like 4/4 beats or whatever, but I'm not really like musically inclined to know how many beats are the red is having versus the blue and yellow and all that. So I'm just going to tell you what the guide says. There's 3 beats for red, 3 beats for red, 9 for blue, 8 for green, 6 for yellow, and 6 for purple. So the code is 39866. If you were a music, expert, you probably would have known that, but someone like me, I would have never got that. So 39866. Let's see, it's right here. 39866. There we are. And this has another planet card, so take that and put it here and grab good old Earth. Truly the best planet, it's the only one with life that we know of. Oh, and then this one right here, which I didn't grab before, because apparently this game developer still thinks of Pluto as a planet. Which I would be okay with, except we would have to add like 4 more planets to the solar system if that were the case, because there are more dwarf planets like Pluto out there if we were to consider that a planet. Alright, so now just click here, and you get a trophy called iPact Light, which is complete chapter 2. And now we're on to chapter 3. If it ever loads. Here we go.
Where am I?
Alright, so the first thing to do is just grab the skull, put it on the scale. It'll balance, light up these candles somehow. Okay. And, oh yeah, turn on your light so you can see. And I believe it just unlocks this door here, because I heard something unlocked before. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that for the hell of it early. So there's like 5 or 6 of these things. 6 of them. So, you want to basically have it about the same height as this. If I can get to put in there. No. There we go. That's close enough. Okay, and then grab this flashlight, whatever. Aim it at this, and you'll see there's like different, different phases of the moon on the calendar. And if you notice over here, it says the glass is full, half full, and then empty. So in other words, you want a full moon, half moon, and a new moon. So 29, 4, 8. 29, 4, 8. There we go. And go ahead and grab another one of these. There we go. We'll take the candle for the moment. Let's just drop it right here. Okay, maybe not there because you want to be able to see it. I'll just say right here. And good enough. And grab the key and use it on this lock. And then open that up.
Is that a body?
Okay, so this one, we want to take what it says first, fourth, whatever, and correspond that with the letter, the correct letter of the name or whatever, the word. So in other words, for example, the first one is the letter B, because first letter of belladonna, fourth is E of rosemary, and so forth. which would be B-E-L-E, and then I believe that's a T, and then H. So B-E-L-E-T-H. So Beleth. There we go. Okay, this you can technically just put on here. I don't really see the point of it, but yeah. The only thing I noticed is when you put it on there, it shows a like a symbol underneath it or something, but it's really not necessary. Okay, it kind of creeps me out when it moves like that. I can just grab it from here. Yeah, I can. Sweet. So yeah, grab the handle from the faucet and put it on this faucet and turn it. This will grab us this right here, which will place there. And then I usually have to crouch to get this, but keep on clicking on it until you get that symbol and then pull it out. Now let's go ahead and grab this green candle and drop it with the yellow. Okay. And we have a, let's see. Damn it, come on. Sometimes trying to organize this or whatever is stupid. Okay, so this will tell us what formula we need to use to make the herb concoction or whatever. And if you do it on your first try, you get a trophy for herbalist. So it's important that we don't mess this up. So belladonna equals 4 mandrakes, or mandrake times 4. Mandrake equals 1. So we'll say belladonna is 4. Rosemary equals mandrake plus eucalyptus. We know mandrake is 1. Eucalyptus is half of belladonna, which is 4. So that means it's 2. So rosemary is 1 plus 2, which is 3. Eucalyptus we know is 2. Like we said, mandrake is 1. And then chamomile is rosemary minus mandrake, which is 2. Because rosemary is 3, mandrake is 1. So there you go. I guess the order that you put it in don't matter as long as you do the right amount of each. So it's let's see, 4 of the belladonnas. So grab 1, put it in here. 2. You'll notice it's not going to like show 4, but you just want to make sure you do it 4 times. Okay, so that's 4. We know there's 2 chamomile. There was 3 rosemary. 1 mandrake. And 2 of these eucalyptus. There we go. Now grab this, and there we are. Oh, I didn't even touch it on there. I just walked up to it. But yeah, you get the trophy called Herbalist. And let's open these drawers. I think there is something inside here, possibly. This, I mean, doesn't really make much sense. This is just more of that symbol we saw in that map thing, which, you know, is downstairs, which we're nothing to worry about. Open this up. Grab this first. Because again, we want to put all these in. No. Nope. Yep, there we go. Grab the blue candle. So we now have 3 candles over here. And what does this note say? How to cancel the ritual once started. Place the tower candles in the correct order, light them up. Place the potion in the middle of the circle, scream your name. Okay, totally not a trap. Alright, so nothing inside there. Alright, so the only thing inside these cabinets on top is another one of these things. There we are, so we got 2 more of those left. Okay, anything else over here? Nothing here that I can see. Okay, so this area looks like it's done completely. I know there's supposed to be 2 more of those, so let's take another look. Oh yeah, there's this 5 candles, herb mixture, lighter, instructions, a ghost. Okay, so that's just more of the same that we already know about that. Oh, forgot about this one. It's on the couch. There we are. And so the last one when we find it just goes in that far left slot, which is probably somewhere on here on the ground. Just, I didn't notice it before. It's my guess. Oh, there it is. Didn't see it in the sink there. Alright, so place this here. And this will give us a red candle. So that is 4 out of 6 candles that we will need. Of course, one of the 6 candles is already in place down below. And the other one is inside a thing we need to decode with a key code. So really, all we need to do now is open up that hatch with the key code. Which, now that I think about it, I think we did find the clue for that. So let me go back to that real quick. I believe it was this one. Let's see. So maybe this has something to do with it after all, because like I said, there is that same symbol there. I just never really noticed it before or thought about it. So whatever that question mark is what we need to figure out the code for. Actually, no. Okay. Or maybe it is, but I figured it out a different way. So on here is the letters Y, O, and U. So all that means is we need to enter the numeric value on this keypad. Like, as far as, like, you know what letter alphabet is what. For example, Y is the 25th letter. O is the 15th letter. And then U is the 21st letter, I believe. There we go. So we can now open that up. Just will drop all those. Oh, don't tell me that glitched through or something. Here it is. Cool. Still have all these go down there. So I'll keep on making a bunch of trips. Okay, come down here. And a note here that says mirror is the key. There's no actual mirror in this, so it's kind of stupid that this is a clue. But I guess you're supposed to imagine if you put it up next to a mirror, what would those letters, or lack thereof, whatever, what would they look like? And the 3 with a mirror would kind of look like an 8, and a backwards C would be a 0, and the middle one, the closest I can think of, would be like a 1. So I guess that's what they're going for, is a 1. So let's just go ahead and say 810 for this. All right, here's the 5th candle. Well, 6 if we count that one. So we got all candles. Now, I don't know why the same note is on here twice, because the other one says exactly what this one says. So black cannot be right or left of white, and yellow is between black and red. Red is opposite of blue, green is not opposite of red, blue is right of black, and white is next to red. Okay, so right off the bat, we know that red can only be either here or here. I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Green cannot be opposite of red, so we cannot put green here. Let's go ahead and put, let's see. First of all, this should not be there. We know that black is on one of these bottom 3. And it's not, because it's not near the white. Yellow is between black and red. So that means yellow would have to be here. That's where red is. And then black would have to be here. And blue is the opposite of red, so that's correct. And then we put green on the top right. It should be correct as well.
Good. Now, to light them up.
All right, grab the lighter. Just light each of these up. Doesn't matter which order you do it in. There we go. And to complete the game, we actually did forget one thing. Well, I forgot one thing, I should say. Grab this. And for the most anticlimactic ending, place this here.
What's happening? What did I do?
Perfect called ruining the plans, completing 3rd chapter, and that's 100%. Again, no platinum for this, just a 100% you can get. But yeah, that's how you would do it. And this has the same, like, I don't know, gameplay like of the one game Escape 1, Escape 2, and Escape 3, or whatever it was called. And another one I played. They might be the same company. I don't remember who made them. It could have been on install. But anyway, guys, that's how you get your 100% guide completed on Curious Cases. The guide I used to help me with this originally was on walkthroughking.com. It's Curious Cases. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.